Now, believe it or not, it's been exactly 1 year since the halt of the sports world because of the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. Cronkite sports reporter Jackson Zuber revisits that moment in time when athletes and coaches first realized that the world was about to change dramatically.
It was a tough night. Even the night before, we're watching Washington State, Colorado, and trying to figure out who we're playing. But at the same time, you're noticing that other conferences are canceling their tournaments.
It was 1 year ago when everything changed.
We were heading to shoot around, and then we got the word that the tournament was off.
First, the NCAA called off tournaments. Then, one by one, athletes around the country in all different leagues found out they were next.
My chat saying it's suspended, the season is over. Sham bomb.
Yeah. What the bro?
Yeah, that's about how we all felt when the sports world stood still. So let's go back to that date. March 11th, 2020, the Utah Jazz, Oklahoma City Thunder. They're preparing to play in a game, and instead, it's the first NBA game canceled due to COVID-19, and Chris Paul was there.
Man, it was a lot. It was a whole lot. The uncertainty, all the different stuff that was going on. It's about all the emotions that went through it, not just us as a team, but with our families, other athletes, fans, and people around the world, and what everybody dealt with.
Other pro athletes around the valley may not have been pulled off the court mid-game, but the sudden stoppage of the NBA was followed shortly by the rest of the leagues following suit.
The NBA got paused the night before, so we kind of figured like we thought there was gonna be a good chance maybe we weren't gonna be playing the next night.
I found myself like, oh my gosh, like this is really happening. There's no hockey game happening. The NBA's been canceled. Spring training is shutting down. It was just a really strange feeling.
That strange feeling lingered throughout the year despite games returning. Now, the league's attempt to return to normalcy. But the events of March 2020 will never be completely forgotten. In Phoenix, Jackson Zuber, Cronkite News.